Well, hello to everybody here. My name is Teresa Sanderson. Today we're talking about jobs for nurses who don't want to be nurses. As you pop in today, please feel free to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching me on the replay, comment #replay because I do love to connect with you. So jobs for nurses who don't want to be nurses. A lot of times I think this statement simply means that nurses are looking for something different other than bedside nursing. Hey, I need an alternative. The last 2 years with the global pandemic have been really hard on nurses, especially at the bedside. And so I think now more than ever, nurses are looking for options. And there are a lot of options, even within the field of nursing, that don't require you to start a business or anything like that. So let's talk about a couple of those at least. Number one would be doing virtual long-term care insurance assessments from your home. In the past, this was traditionally done by nurses going to the home of a new insurance applicant and doing a quick assessment and documentation of did they meet criteria for the insurance. But anymore, that whole interview process can happen online. So if that's something that's interesting to you, you might want to go ahead and just do a quick Google search on that and find out if there's any companies that are hiring, because truly this can be done from anywhere in the country, which makes it a great opportunity. And also because it's virtual, you don't even have to be home to do it. So, can you imagine you might be on a trip somewhere, you're not in your home, but if you've got your computer or your tablet, whatever, you can still continue to do your work. So it's very flexible at that as well. So other things that you might consider would be doing some work with things like services, okay? Somehow looking for remote opportunities within a hospital setting. Sometimes there are quality positions or even coding positions within the hospital setting that can be handled remotely. I know that even one of the hospitals in my surrounding area has something called a virtual nurse, and the virtual nurse is actually a nurse that works from home, but is able to have a camera and work with the patients and nurses within the hospital to do things like patient education that is done virtually with the nurse showing up on a monitor with patient permission. So there's kind of a knock on the door process, but helping to cover a lot of those admission boxes, like patient was educated on this, patient was educated on that, when they come into the hospital, and the admitting nurse maybe doesn't have time to do all of that. So there's a lot of things that the virtual nurse can do. And that's actually, I think that's really a cool thing. So you might take a look at your local hospital listings and find something like that. Also, just as another place to look, you might even look into if there are any legal nurse consultants in your area. A lot of times they may be looking for people to help them review documentation and things like that for themselves as they serve their clients. So there are a lot of different opportunities for nurses who don't want to be nurses to still be able to use their nursing credential and knowledge to be able to make a difference and make an income. So if this has been helpful to you, please give me a like or a thumbs up. And also go ahead and click the link above this video, because I'm starting something in the next few weeks. It's called the Nurse Entrepreneur Resource Center. And we are also going to have listings within that group of flexible jobs for nurses that they can use. So if you're thinking of starting a business and you feel like you're going to need a flexible job opportunity, there's going to be information in there for you to help you get that. And also just know that everything under the sun that you could possibly need for starting a nursing business will be there. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon. Bye.